Okay, so that will pretty much stay there. Okay, so then my cakes. So my cakes are, most of them are about 5 inches wide by about 10 inches wide. So my cakes are usually about 1 inch thick because I bake mine in big, huge sheet pans that won't fit in your oven, and it bakes the cake about 1 inch high. You would more than likely use a half sheet and a quarter sheet to build this particular size. Is about how much cake you would need. If you went a little smaller, you could get it all out of a half sheet, but I would bake both half sheet and a quarter sheet to get this out. Okay, so I've already cut a hole in this. I've kind of marked the front, and then I'm going to flip this over, and it was stuck on there really well. Just kind of pop that back on. Let me put a little buttercream under it. Now, in between the cakes, you can put filling if you want, or buttercream. If you do filling, it's going to have to be very, very thin amount of buttercream. Okay, then I take this cake like this, and the front was over here. I've already put a hole in the cake, and I want to bring it down. What I'll do is I'll put a little bit of glue down here, okay? The glue's not touching the cake. It'll be touching the board, so I want to make sure I get it in the right spot. There we go. Now, if I were actually going to serve this cake, which we're not serving it today, we're just doing it for a video.
What?
Oh.
We're not serving it?
No.
I'm hungry.
Sorry, I brought you cupcakes. The styrofoam, I would seal the styrofoam, and I would probably use, you can wrap it, but a lot of times I like to just melt some coating chocolate like this and brush it with coating chocolate, and that seals in any extra pieces of styrofoam, protects it from the cake. If you didn't want to do this, you could put plastic wrap around it. It's a little harder, or even some foil, wrap it in foil. So those are other options of things that you can do. All right, so this is what prevents it from, swiveling back and forth. Now, if I put another cake on top here, it's just going to, keep compressing down. So I do need to put some supports in here. So I'm just going to use some dowels like this. And the supports need to go through here and touch the foam core underneath there. So I'll just take this like this, pop it down. I can just kind of mark it with my thumb here and then cut.
The dowel, not your fingers.
That would be kind of fun, though.
Ew.
Oh, it's not Halloween, that's right. Red goes with the theme. Then I use less food color.
Ew.
Ew. She's disgusting. Okay, questions while I'm doing this? Come on, you got some questions?
What's that you're using right
This is a PVC pipe cutter. Good question. Excellent. Yes, PVC pipe cutter that I'm cutting wood with.
And those are wood dowels.
These are wood dowels. All right, so I'm going to put some buttercream on here. Most of this right here is going to be cut off. But that's, again, why I like it to be cold.
Are straws not strong enough?
You can do straws on this. I think I'm going to cut those a little shorter. The cake's not quite even, so. And I'd rather have the dowels not be even than the cake board sticking up. Because this cake's going to be carved, so it doesn't matter if the cakes are all even at this point. They will be at the end. Does that make sense? Probably not. Makes sense to me in my world. But remember that whole toxic fume thing that I went through.